Alright, YouTube. Come at y'all with my review of the Micro Draco. Well, not really that, but reviewing this SLR handguard, the wood replacement for the Micro Draco, as well as this bone steel arm brace, which is definitely one of the best things you could ever put in your Micro Draco. But here we go. Gonna go over the whole thing, tip to butt. Where I'm at with it right now, my build, where I'm going with it, and everything I did to it so far. So after I got my Draco, the first thing I did was put the brace on here. First, I got the SB Tactical brace, but it was polymer and stuff. The lockup was good and all that, but I wanted something more stable, and the bone steel arms brace is definitely, like, to me, this is the best thing you could put on this gun, period. Just off back from the factory, this is the best upgrade off back. Accuracy increase, you're able to shoulder it, all that. Switched out the factory grip. I just had this laying around though. That's why the FDE, because I had some other build stuff going on. But switched out the factory grip with the Hulk. That's going to tape around there, keep it dry in case my hands get sweaty. I did the magazine myself. That's just the magnets in there, but magnet. Now the end, this weapon is clear. I know y'all like to cry about that. And then I went ahead and got the SLR handguard to replace the wood, because actually a friend of mine, his recently broke, and he has the screw that he has holding his wood in got too hot and broke off because of the heat. Now this right here, I did the dummy. I took my Diamondback grip because I wanted to fit on her, and I still gotta sand that down and all that for the grip and stuff. But I might end up replacing this with bottom grip because I had the first issue I had to take my can off. Well, I don't know if I have to yet. I'm gonna find out next time I go to the range. But love my can. It sends everything forward. All of that blast, all of that smoke, the whole fireball, it sends it away from the shooter. I love this can, especially for short barrels like Dracos and stuff like that, because it's gonna send all of this stuff forward. It's just one of the second best things I ever put on my Draco. So I put the bird cage back on for this video. I'm gonna show y'all. Now, this is why I say I might have to replace my can, because let me take this off. I'm gonna show y'all. As you can see, when the can is on, it's making contact with the handguard. So when you get the dumping and just overly get the dumping this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, 100 rounds something, this can gets hot. It get hot. This can gets glowing hot. I'm telling you, not glowing hot, but this can gets extremely hot. And since it's making contact with the handguard, I believe it really does only make sense. That's what's heating the handguard up so fast. Because I did expect the handguard to still get hot over time. That's why I went and got grips and stuff, because I wanted. My main thing was like how I ran on my handguard on my mini. I had this set up sort of on my mini Draco before, and I want to flare my hand outward and remove my hand as far away from the barrel as I can. But if this thing's still going to get hot regardless, I'm going to have to figure out something for another thumb stop that's going to flare my hand out further away, because I do want to keep my can on. But my second idea was to shave down. Try to fix that. My second idea was to shave down in that area so it wouldn't be making contact, because obviously this is the only thing it's going to be on anyway. You know what I mean? So if I might do, just shave that down and see if it works like that, and see if it goes longer without getting so hot, you know, because that's the whole point of this too. I also got the sling mounts. Only issue I have with this sling mount is depending on what you put, because this rail isn't that long right here. They're short reels. You can see it on the other side. And they got like 3 slots right there. So the reel isn't that long. So again, I'm gonna have to shave into here so I could be able to put my sling in. And this is the sling. This is the sling mount that came with the bonesteel brace. I think it's like it's like $5 more. It's a pretty nice one. And then of course I got the other sling mount on here in the front. That lights up. Oh yeah, one thing. When I was installing under here, because I don't feel like taking that grip off, but anybody who has a micro Draco, if you have the wood on there already, then you know it's a bolt at the front, right up under the barrel. It's a bolt up under here, and that's what holds on the wood. Now this thing locks through that same bolt, but this actually slides off. This is the second piece. This is like a sleeve that slides on top of it, and it locks in here. But that bolt that's in they give you a new screw for it and stuff, but it still uses that same house. So if your original problem was like my homie, his problem was the bolt heated up and it stripped his whole threading inside internally, I believe. I don't know if it was just a bolt, but I believe it was internally. So he will still have to get that rethreaded to still even be able to put this on. They do give you a different bolt, and I believe that bolt, the screw that goes in there is titanium or a different material than the regular look cheap steel one that comes in there originally. But be wary of that. And one thing too, the hole did not align all the way to put the bolt through, so I did have to on the handguard itself, I did have to do some fouling down in that hole to open it up more to where it can align to get the bolt in straight through, because it's just a little crescent moon that will be shown when you get it all the way pushed back, and you're gonna think something's crooked. But other than that, this thing is heavenly. I'm gonna test it out again. I'm gonna come back with another video, check out my shorts. I'm gonna test out the grip. I'm more than likely gonna upgrade this whole grip setup, but for right now I'm gonna go that route, and then I will test it out with the bird cage and with the can. If I shoot it with the bird cage and it goes a while without heating up, you know, ooh, drop my light. If I shoot it with the bird cage and it go a while without heating up, like how I want it to be, because the barrel is free floating, then I'm gonna come back and I'm actually gonna shave down those contact points when my can is beaten up, so I could be able to run my can. Because honestly, this can for me is the end all be all, especially for this short ass barrel, because I need all of that shit going forward. I don't need none of that in my face. And the fireballs do look cooler coming out of this, to me personally. But yeah, that's my micro Draco ballistic bunker TV. Launchpad checking in. Fuck with me.